Boom! Silver Afro TV, live and direct, coming to you. What's happening, everybody? I'm telling you, listen, what I'm trying to do, I'm just still working on this. It's got to happen. Get your names in, get your names down. Tell me what's happening. I'm trying to get a troop together, and it is, you know what I mean? I want it to pick up a bit more speed on what it's doing, all right? You've seen these. I'm going to, there's a form for you to fill in. Say that you've joined this troop. All right. You see these? Oh, you can't see this. You can't see it. Very fact looks very important. Listen, by the way, I want you to watch something. Put your comments on whilst I'm talking. Put your comments on. Uh, I want you to watch something I've got. I don't know what it's showing on there as the media. This is going out on YouTube as well. It was with the Home Office. Yes, the Home Office dealing with the Windrush. The ones that are dealing with the Windrush, they are dealing with it. For true. Yeah? So, and as they're dealing with it, look, I've got this. I don't know if the sound will come through, what the sound's like, and what it'll like come through. Put your comments on, let me know what's happening. Yes, come on. We're going to be quick on this. Get your comments on. I want you to watch this. All right. You ready for this? Are you all ready? Are you got your comments on? I've gone to the comments tray. I titled this Home Sweet Home because, it was like one in 1948. They thought they was coming to the motherland. This was the motherland. They only knew the Queen, or our ancestors. They only knew the head of the country was Queen Elizabeth II. All right. So that was the score. Meanwhile, I get you to this.
My name's Joanne Bell. I am, I want to do it for short. I'm a Jamaican born, my parents are Jamaican descendant, and I've been working for the Home Office for over 20 years. And I got involved in the Windrush scandal in 2018. So we first went on to the help team, we set it up at speed, and we were taking calls, helping people resolve their status and get documents to sort of say that they've got a valid right to be in the UK. And we created the vulnerable persons team. From that, I think we've made lots of inroads. We've sort of had to use the term roll with the punches, trying to sort of cover all the eventualities. From that, I went into the compensation scheme. So I was working alongside the quality side of it, and then now I've recently come back to the engagement team. So we're trying to go out and just right the wrongs, as we say, and help with the misinformation that's out there.
Thank you, Joanne. Hi everybody, I'm Marianne Mason. I also work with the Windrush team we're based in Sheffield. Part of the work that we undertake is kind of the customer side of the work, so I don't deal with casework, but we deal with different elements of customers. So people who contact our help team, we speak with people who are supported by our vulnerable persons team in terms of trying to access different services for them. We've also started to look at how we build relationships. I think as Bishop Jadu said, we're part of the way on the journey, but we have to acknowledge that we need to work more closely with people and understand what those impacts are. We've had Sharon manages the help team and has done since the scandal broke, day one, and those kind of stories that Bishop Jadu was referring to, we get calls of that nature. We've had lots of calls of that nature, people in absolute despair, people who've been traumatised, and we just need to think about, well, how is it that we can best support them? And one of the ways to best support people, because bear in mind, as you can imagine, many people don't want to come direct to an institution that they feel has failed them, that's broken bits of their life apart. So not everybody does want to come to us, and we acknowledge that, and that's why the advocacy is so important. So we were here from last night, and we're doing quite a bit of work with Blender and also with Anthony and others. And it's about really building that relationship to understand how we can best support people. One of the things that I think is really key to all of this is making sure that we have better links so that when people are in distress, we can support them to talk to people who they feel comfortable with. Now, you know, I'm not saying that I would hope over time in building a relationship, some people will feel more comfortable with me than they do on the first encounter. But just having that similarity, having somebody that you feel that you can gel with better because they look like you is a simple thing, they may have had an experience similar to yours, they can understand what that impact and experience can be. So this is where, and I know the advocacy has been mentioned, this is where it is really, really important that we work together to support more on that, so that the misinformation that's gone out there, which has caused masses of, I know I'm echoing those thoughts, but again on the phone lines, lots and lots and lots of people phoning in, lots of people having the scheme explained to them and still saying, yes, I've been told differently, so I still want a form. And we know that they're going to put themselves through completing that form, and then they're not going to receive any compensation because they haven't been impacted by status, which is what the Windrush compensation scheme is about. Of course, they may have been impacted through their lives in many other ways, just through racism. And we want to be able to then have those kind of points of contact and support where we can direct people to get the support that they need. And, you know, just already in a few weeks working alongside Glenda and Anthony, there's lots of different discussions that I think are really rich discussions about how we can try to move things forward and how we can work together and continue to build that relationship. And we've had some feedback about the terminology that we use, and we're looking into that, and we're going to do some work on that. And we had a really good session last night because of that, and thinking about how we better express ourselves. But one of the things isn't that we are engaging. It's about we're building relationships, and a relationship is something that lasts. There's no end date to the scheme, so this is something that is going to continue. And then I know through, you know, speaking with people, with yourselves, that, you know, it will never end because there's always people impacted in some way. So the compensation scheme may end, but those contacts to be able to direct other people that we come across will be really, really useful in the future. So thank you very much to Glenda for having us here today. We think this is important, and we really want to start to do much more of this outreach work and working together. Thanks everybody.
Thank you. Happy for everybody with all the clapping. Anthony, keep it short and sweet.
Okay, my name's Anthony Brown. I'm the chairman of Preston Windrush Generation Descendants UK, founded by Glenda and Sakina Muncy. And that came together because of a problem that Sakina's daughter had, in that she was at school, wanted to go on a school trip, and she was told she wasn't British when she applied, although her mother was born here and her grandmother come from the Caribbean in the 60s. But her grandmother had her citizenship of the United Kingdom colonies, which we all were, Scotland, Northern Ireland, England, Jamaica. We were all citizens of the United Kingdom colonies. In 1948, the government had passed the British Nationality Act of 1948, and it gave us all that status. So, people from Jamaica could come here, that's what they did over Windrush, from Scotland could come to London, and they had a right because that was the law, they had that status. But as the British government gave all these different territories their independence, while they were cheering for their independence, they didn't realise that there was a clause, section 2.2 of most of the Independence Act. So the Jamaican Independence Act, we've had section 2.2 that says, on the appointed day, which is the 6th of August, Jamaican Independence Day, you will cease to be a citizen of the colonies. A lot of people didn't know that while they were cheering. So my dad, who had come here in the 60s, lost his citizenship of the United Kingdom colonies and became subject to immigration law. Similarly with Sakina's mum, when St Vincent got their independence, her citizenship of the United Kingdom was taken away. Nobody told her. She was growing up here, had her children, had Sakina, and Sakina didn't know that because her mother wasn't a British citizen anymore, citizen of the United Kingdom anymore, she wasn't either. Neither was her daughter. This came like a great shock to them. I think it was Marlene that told them to come down to the Windrush Centre where we were organising things, and we were able to give some assistance. Sakina's daughter got her citizenship back, and Glenda assisted the whole family to get their citizenship, including her mum and so on. And so Preston Windrush was then born, and we conducted a lot of activities like during COVID, there was the community response. So we assisted elders who were shut in, made sure they got a hot meal every week, Caribbean meal, of course. And there was also free talk, where we had on Zoom, we all discovered Zoom. So it created a national family, and we campaigned for a whole range of things. We've been engaging with Preston City Council. In Manchester, we had this conference, it was called Burning Work, and the young people there came up with a strategy.
Right, I will stop it there. Where am I? Right. I'm on fully. I am on there fully. I am there. I can see it on the thing here. Don't need to see myself. Yeah, so it's echoing. Can you hear myself? Can you see? I can tell I'm on. So I'm going to bounce it off. I can't do it. That's better. So, what I want is for everybody to just take notes. I'll play the other half. Don't worry. I'll play the rest of it. You're going to listen very carefully. Some very important people, some very important information, some very important stories of what's going on, some scenarios. All right, that is what Windrush is about. I'm looking for a troupe. Still looking. Gonna get a troupe together. That's everybody. All right. See, don't just say it's a good idea. I want you all joining in. Okay, that's the way it is. I'm going to give you the second half. All right. I didn't realize it did it like this. This is brilliant. So I'm going to do it. I hope it has stopped. I hope it has paused. Yeah. So here's the second half to it. All right. And good luck.
Because we would say to them that we've got to protect future generations. How are we going to do that? So we came up with a plan, and the strategy is called Burning Work, and we had some discussions with Preston City Council about that. So it's about tackling race disparities across 5 themes, and we had an initial meeting. Still to have a follow-up meeting to get back onto the plan. But the idea is that we'll get all the councils eventually around this, because we feel that there's a connection in terms of the race disparities that take place in health, education, criminal justice, work, community cohesion, with the disproportionate immigration law enforcement that's caused the Windrush scandal. So we feel that there have been changes in the law that have created the difficulties for people who were formerly citizens of the United Kingdom colonies. When Theresa May passed the 2014 Hostile Environment Immigration Act, that said you need documents to access your doctors, your bank account, So when that law was passed, all these people who had their status or citizenship taken away before, they had become subject to that immigration law as well, and that's why you found a lot of people then being put in detention and all sorts of terrible things happening to them because of changes in the law. So we're saying, well, if you had changes in the law that created this problem, surely, logically, you'd have changes in the law that corrects it. That's been another issue, but we'll come into that at the moment. So that's where we are at the moment, and we're trying to work in a connected way with the Home Office and get them to adopt some of our recommendation and approaches, because we think it will work better that way.
Thank you, Anthony. Marion, you've got a presentation.
Well, it's up to you. We can run through a presentation or we can go to questions, because we can leave these with people and
Yeah.
do some follow-up.
Sure.
Rather than questions.
You didn't hear a word I said, did you? Okay, let's start again. Boom, Silver Afro TV, live and direct. I'm going to give you the rest of that. All right, you got to listen carefully to these people, because then you'll come to the meetings. You need to come to the meetings. These meetings are important to a lot of people. All right. I know myself, there's one person I know in Preston that this Windrush organisation has held. All right. Let's not mess about. I know one that I've been involved in then where I've helped, because I know of two. I wasn't involved in the first one, but I've been involved in the second one, and I've helped that person, I feel. All right. So that's one. So that one person probably be in the troop now, because they can tell their story too. Yeah? Come on down. Get yourselves down. Get yourselves on. All right? So here's the rest of it. All right? Hopefully it all turns out good. Okay? Peace and love.
My name's Joanne Bell. I want to do it for short. I'm a Jamaican born.
Sorry, it started again. Unless that was it. Sorry.
Could you just do us one
Not recorded. I thought I recorded. I haven't. No, I must have done. I definitely recorded it. Yes, I did. I've just not downloaded it. Sorry. I'll get the other half next time. All right. Just realise. Never mind. That's all I got for you. That's all it is. I'm just trying to recruit, get the people down, get your names down. Let me know. I'll inbox me. I'll inbox you back. I'll text you, whatever you call it, message. Yeah. I'll do whatever. Check it out. I'll put my put a bit more colour back in it. Yeah. Check me out next time. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's a Solar TV, Afro TV out of here. Yes. Check me next time. Out. Yeah, it's all about animal in you.